I think we could go ahead and bring in
Okay.
our first guests here. We've got Elizabeth Vaught. She's the Frankfort High School junior and director of this year's Best Christmas Pageant Ever. And we've got Haylie Hayes. She's an actor. She's also a junior, but she's playing the part of Grace, a.k.a. the mom in Best Christmas Pageant Ever. Good morning. Thank you all for being here.
Hey.
So I think before we talk about Best Christmas Pageant Ever, can we chat music for a second? We were talking Taylor Swift before we went live. I wanted to gauge your all's interest in Taylor. Do you all have any favorite Taylor Swift songs, or are either of you even fans? Haylie, why don't you start us off?
I am not a super big Swiftie myself, but if I had to pick a favorite song, it would probably be the bonus track, Right Where You Left Me.
Okay.
Because I did get into her for a short period of time last year, but I don't listen to her a whole lot anymore.
What album is that on, in case people are looking and
That
interested?
is a great question. I am not entirely sure.
Well, where does your music tastes lean, instead, if not Taylor Swift?
It's definitely more on the rock side, probably like newer metal.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people don't really get that when they like look at me, but
you're in good company.
Yeah, most people I talk to are pretty shocked that I listen to more like hardcore stuff.
Yeah.
They're not really expecting that, but I really enjoy it.
I feel like it might be having a bit of a revival as well. It's coming back. What was the band you said? Pierce the Veil? Is that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw them at Louder Than Life a couple years ago, and they were one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, I just saw them open for Blink-182 back in August.
Oh,
and
at Rupp Arena.
At Rupp, yeah, it was really good. It was a really good show.
Nice. Elizabeth, what about you? What's coming to mind? Do you have any? Are you a Swiftie or?
Well, I did listen to Taylor Swift for a while, and I went to the Eras tour, which was it was really cool.
Yeah.
It was like something me and my sisters all did together. Was we listened to Taylor Swift, and then my older sister surprised us with tickets.
Oh, that's very sweet.
So it was really sweet. And then just about a year ago, we just all stopped. So now,
But how can you get? I mean, when it culminates in
Yeah.
seeing her live at the Eras tour,
It's just it's like a good just finish. That's the period at the end of the sentence, right?
I don't know, but it was so cool. It was so cool.
I couldn't
The tour
imagine. I think
it was incredible.
I've said that before. I think going to that show would just be not life-changing, but one of those moments that are just unlike any other, just the amount of energy that's in that room.
And it's an experience, It's
It is.
the Eras tour will live on, in infamy, really, throughout music history. And that's so. What city did you all go to? Was it?
We went to
close?
Cincinnati.
Okay.
Yeah, so not too far.
Yeah, that's not far. That's awesome. I'm glad to have you all here on the show. We love talking music and Taylor Swift, but
Elizabeth, before we go, do you have a favorite song that you want to share for our playlist?
I think I really like All Too Well 10-minute version.
Okay. Nice.
I've
Got
heard
some deep cuts.
I've heard some folks say that they don't love that it's that long, or they prefer because there's a shorter.
There
version,
is a shorter
right?
version, yes.
Okay, but you say the more the merrier.
I like it. I like songs that tell stories.
I do too.
I
like
I
long
think it
songs.
tells a story.
Which leads into a little bit of your music taste. You said before we went live, more of a country fan
Yes,
these days.
I do like country, yes.
And we know country, they weave a good tale sometimes.
Yeah.
Awesome. But speaking of stories, we're going to help tell the story of Best Christmas Pageant Ever.
You're the transition king today, man. Crushing it.
I'm feeling it today. And we've got you all in to talk about Best Christmas Pageant Ever. It's quite the tradition here in Frankfort and Frankfort High School Drama Club. If folks don't know much about the Best Christmas Pageant Ever story or performance, Haylie, why don't you tell us, or either of you, whoever would want to tell me a little bit of a plot synopsis of an overview of the show.
Do you want to take that?
I can. So basically, there's the church pageant, and the person who usually leads it is unable to do it. So Grace, the mom, takes it on, and the bad kids or the troublesome kids decide to join. Mm-hmm. So she's putting on this pageant for the first time with all these kids that like to cause trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So it ends up turning into this great pageant. Everyone was worried about it, and it ends up being lovely.
Yeah, and she's sort of Haylie. You play Grace, aka the mom, in the play, and she gets pulled in to help direct it and lead the charge, but she's battling the kids.
Yeah,
and the gossip of some of the other folks who were involved who can't be involved anymore. Tell us also a little bit about your experience just playing her. And
It's been a really fun role. I've wanted to take on this role since I started. I've been in the show for 6 years now. We do it every single year. I've had a really great time. There are a lot of kids, but they're all pretty well behaved for the most part.
Are you talking about the actors or the characters?
Yeah, the actors. The actors. We have, what is it, like
I think we have
55 cast
55.
members
That
this
was a
year?
note I saw as well. 55
55
students.
Yeah.
And
students
they
in the
range from all
productions,
different
yeah.
schools here in town.
Yeah.
Yep, we are open to the whole county for BCPE, and we have a lot of kids, but I mean, I think it's going to be really good this year. I'm really excited.
That's awesome. And Elizabeth, I think did Mr. Tippett, did he say that you've been in the production for a long time, right? He was really mentioned he was really happy to have you as the director.
I started the show at 4 years old.
Wow.
It was Mr. Tippett's first time directing. So I think like 13 years.
That's
I don't
cool.
know.
So
But it's
kind of
awesome this year to be able to student direct after so many years.
I bet, yeah.
Because I've watched all the student directors come and go, and now it's like my turn.
And I'm sure it's a full circle moment for
It
you,
is.
right? I think he said in State Journal were you a baby angel?
I was.
In the first one?
Yes.
That's very cool. Okay, and then so let's give folks details about this year's, right? You all open tomorrow night.
Yep.
And tell us when they can folks at home can come to these performances and yeah, where they can get tickets and all that.
Yeah, we have shows December 12th through 15th. The 12th through the 14th, it's at 7 p.m., I believe, and then on the 15th, it's a 3 p.m. show. Tickets are available on GoFan, and there's a link to the GoFan on frankfurtdrama.com.
That's amazing.
How excited are you guys about the new theater? the
It's
renovation?
great.
It's
I
incredible.
love it.
Yeah.
It's a lovely new space. We actually had our opening ceremony for it a couple weeks ago. It went really well. It's super nice. It's great to be back in the auditorium after so long of being
Yeah.
out of it.
And these will be the first performances in
Yeah.
the new auditorium as well.
First show in the new auditorium.
That's awesome.
So people watching this should get out and see it because it's different than it used to
Yes.
be.
Yep.
No food or drink allowed inside,
no.
though.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, Miss Satterley made that very, very clear.
Yes.
And then if folks just want to stay generally up to date, if they want more information on the Christmas pageant and anything else going on with Frankfurt High Drama, Elizabeth, where should they go to find that information?
We have our Facebook page, Frankfurt Drama. We also have it on Instagram.
Oh, you have an Instagram too?
Yes.
That's
We
cool.
post pictures, all that kind of thing.
That's great.
Facebook, Instagram, frankfurtdrama.com.
Perfect. All right. Best Christmas Pageant Ever. It opens tomorrow night and runs through Sunday. Go check out the show. See the show directed by Elizabeth here and starring Haylie. So glad to have you all here hanging out with us this morning and sharing the good word about Best Christmas Pageant Ever.
Well, thank you for having us.
We're glad to be here.